Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be reacting to two people that done videos on why they left DOJ. I'm going to see what their take on why they left DOJ and see their reasons to leaving. Before we do though, please check out our sponsor, Atlas VPN, here. Thank you very much. Let's get into the video. This video is sponsored by our friend Atlas VPN. So I'm here today to tell you all about Atlas VPN. So some of the features of Atlas VPN is that you have a strong encryption, a tracker blocker feature that disables dangerous websites, stops third-party cookies from tracking your browser habits, and prevents behavioral advertising. Data breach monitor finds out whether personal data is safe. A safe swap servers allow you to have many routing IP addresses by connecting to a single server. They also have a no-log policy to keep your privacy totally safe, and an automatic kill switch to block your device or apps from accessing the internet if the connection fails. Also, you can have unlimited connections. This means you can have unlimited devices connected to the same VPN, and you have P2P support with premium Atlas VPN. There's many reasons why you should download Atlas VPN. You have over 150 countries. They have over 700 servers, and some of the countries that they operate in is United States, Australia, Belgium, Canada, Japan, Italy, Ireland, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and many others. Why don't you go and try Atlas VPN today? Also, there is a free version. There are some pros to Atlas VPN, which is 4K streaming support. There's a free version, tracker blocker, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Today, I can give you an 86% off by using my link that should be on screen now, and if not, it's in the description below. I'm going to pass you back to Jake, and he's going to show you what is a VPN and show you how Atlas VPN works. Now, let's get back into the video. Hope you enjoy. Alright, first up, we have this guy. I don't know what his actual name is, but his channel name is SSDOJ. We're going to react to what he said in his Why I Left DOJ RP video. And let's see.
Hey guys, how you doing today? I just wanted to make a video on why I ended up leaving the Department of Justice roleplay community. A lot of you guys know it as DoJRP.
Yeah, everyone knows DOJ as it's abbreviated as DoJRP. Some people know it as DOJ, which is obviously Department of Justice. Some people know it as DoJRP, which obviously is Department of Justice Roleplay. But the actual official name of DOJ or DoJRP is actually Department of Justice Roleplay Community. So that's the actual, like, official name. It's just abbreviated to either DOJ or DoJRP. Like, that's what the fans know the community as.
Why I ended up leaving this community. We'll start off with one. I firsthand encountered a situation where a member was asked by a senior staff member to send him an inappropriate picture to...
Dead. I am dead. To be honest, I don't know about this particular topic. I have already listened briefly to what he was saying, kind of skipped through the video. I wanted to save my actual proper like reactions until the video. I just wanted to make sure that it was all okay. But that is mad. Like, I don't know about the situation, but based on my intelligence of DOJ and DoJRP, whatever you want to call it, this guy is probably spitting facts. I know that there was multiple DOJ staff members that were removed due to situations around this area. So
to get his disciplinary action he received appealed. So technically, like, to stay in the community, he had to send him a picture of, you know,
to stay in the community, he had to send a picture. So he received DA, which is disciplinary action, which means he received like a 1090, 1093. He would have been like disciplined by a staff member, and then obviously that staff member would have messaged him on Discord and been like, hey, to stay in the community, you got to send me an inappropriate picture. That's mad. Like, that goes against Discord's terms of service. It goes against the DOJ R&R, which is the rules and regulations. That goes against so many guidelines. Like, that is mad how that even happened.
Things. Also, I want you guys to know that this community is 16 plus. So
yeah,
me being 8.
So DOJ was a 16 plus community back then. DOJ has recently changed. It's now an 18 plus community.
You know, I didn't really worry about this, but I did witness a 16-year-old being asked, referencing the situation, being asked by a 19-year-old who's a senior staff member to send him inappropriate pictures to, you know, get disciplinary action appealed. Like I said, I was sent all these screenshots, and I've been sent all this stuff, and I've seen all of it, and I've also talked to both of the people here, and I've seen this, and that's why I really decided to leave DOJ.
My man's seen like proof. That's mental.
Kid was asked by someone who's 19 and
yeah,
who had a higher rank in the community, and
that is wrong.
That staff member used that game rank to kind of get.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I know for a fact that that DOJ staff member would have used his senior staff position in the community against that person because he has the advantage there. Because he's such a higher rank, he can use that to his advantage and be like, look, I'm a senior staff member, I can ban you from this community, I can revoke your membership here in DOJ unless you do this. So yeah, he used that against him.
That's not right in any way, shape, or form.
No.
Also, DOJ is very corrupt.
Yeah, I've said that multiple times in all of my videos that DOJ is corrupt.
About 8 months. As you rise through the ranks, you'll figure it out. Probationaries, you don't really know anybody, you don't really see anything, so you don't really know anything. I have nothing against that, but as you start rising through the ranks and your COC ranks, you're getting up there, your supervisors, you start really learning what DOJ is. And
yeah, exactly. And I've tried to express that in all of my videos. When you start as a probationary, you know nothing about DOJ. You're learning the ropes. You're learning everything. As soon as you start progressing through the ranks and you get somewhere near COC, you start learning all this information about DOJ and knowing all this kind of information because people talk more to you. Because you're like going up in ranks, people just start talking to you and being like this, and this. And you're just like, this is mad. I don't want to be in a community. I don't want to be involved in something like this.
Frankly, to be honest, the people that leave DOJ are normally staff in training, the rank before staff in training.
Exactly. My man literally has just said that everyone that normally leaves DOJ is normally a rank before staff in training. I was pretty much there. That's where I pretty much was, like a rank before staff in training. So yeah, I left then as well.
And then staff and senior staff, and this comes into a lot of the fact that, you know, they've been there the longest and they know what's going on, and they see the corrupt things that are happening there, along with the inappropriate things between the staff team. Also, there's a lot of inappropriate things going on between head administration. Same thing with these pictures.
I've said that so many times.
Along with head administration and administration that was told to me. Some things are backed, some things aren't. But once again, this was told to me by a member of the administration team that's there. So I mean, it's very corrupt when it comes to the aspect of if someone's friends with somebody, they're gonna get promoted 5 ranks at one time, or
Yeah.
they're gonna
If you're friends with an administrator, head administrator, or senior staff, you can get promoted like that really quickly. But if you don't know any of them, then you're pretty much just, you have to proper grind your time in.
get administrator in a month. Like it's very corrupt in that standpoint of things. Yeah, so I've seen a lot. DOJ is not what it's put out to be.
No. Literally, all the media team will show DOJ as a great community, but then the members inside of it that aren't media will explain it as a different side, but people don't want to believe it because they see the good side of DOJ. And you know what? If that's someone's opinion and they want to see the good side to DOJ, go ahead and see that good side of DOJ, because I know the true side of DOJ. This man here knows the true side of DOJ. We know the facts. We've been in DOJ. We've experienced it. Until you've been in there, you've experienced it. You shouldn't really try and say, oh, that's not how DOJ is, because you don't know. You don't know the facts.
And head administration's videos, it's not all, you know, that's kind of the good parts of it. You know,
exactly.
If bad happens in a video, he takes it out.
Exactly. Editors, like Polecat, for instance, when he does a video, he edits that video for a reason called, if something bad happens, he removes it. So if someone got a 1090 in that patrol, you wouldn't know, but they probably did. Like, you wouldn't see that happen because it would be cut out the video, because he don't want to put, like, something like that on his channel, being like, oh, this is what DOJ is really like, because that will just deter people away from the community, and people won't want to join it.
When he streams, they're set up differently. He doesn't go into a normal, say, patrol server. He brings people, he brings them into another patrol server.
Yes, exactly what he just said. Polecat brings people into another patrol server. So you guys think, oh, Polecat just chooses server 1 to 6, X and Y, whatever, right? He doesn't. He doesn't go into just a patrol server like that and be like, yeah, I'm just going to roleplay in here. No. Polecat has his own server. It's called a PC patrol for a reason. Polecat patrol. Which happens is he goes into an empty server like 6 he used to use as his server. Server 6 used to be his. And then he started going to X and Y. But what he would do is he would be the first person that goes in there. That server would have been restarted. He would go in and then everyone else would follow after him. But it's like that. It's always monitored by administration, senior staff, and staff members 24/7 while he's in that patrol live. If he's in there recording, you do see some like staff members hovering around, just watching, making sure everything's okay. But if he's live, you'll see like admins and that just stalking that patrol.
That kind of has strict rules, and you know, if you fuck up in there, you know, you're done. You're out of the community. So he's not just joining a server and just role playing. No, he's going in a room, scenario prep room, and he's pinging everybody to get in there. You know, frankly, to be honest with you, a lot of people don't like going in patrols with him because they're they're either scared or they're just, you know, they don't want to deal with him because he as a head administrator, he'll get you in trouble if you do something wrong in that kind of standpoint, which I understand and I completely agree with that. That's fine, you know, but I want to express that it's not just him just patrolling normally. Like, that's not what DOJ is. So you're never really gonna patrol with something like that. But it's very corrupt. I wouldn't suggest joining it. Yeah, it's fun, you know. I wish I was a probie my whole time there. It's
yeah,
fun.
That's the fun times as probie.
But it's not RP that you can't find anywhere else. At the end of the day, they're all people that came from places, so it's the training and there's strict rules that kind of just keep that there. But yeah, that's the main reason I joined or left DOJ. It's very corrupt and there's a lot of inappropriate things going on there. I just didn't want to associate myself with.
That's the whole reason I left too.
Left and started my own community called SSDOJ. If you guys would like to join, check out our Discord link down below.
My man's just plugged his own Discord, but that's all cool because I'm using these videos. So
community. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I'll make sure to get to them.
So that's his video. His channel link will be in the description along with SSDOJ. If you wish to go and join SSDOJ, then feel free to do so. If you also wish to go over to his channel, go and watch the video. That will also be linked along with his channel if you wish to go and subscribe to him. But yeah, I'll make sure to link those in the description. Hopefully this man doesn't come copyright me for using his content. It's edited content anyway. But let's have a look at some more.
Guys, TF1A3 here.
Okay, so we got another video here now by another guy called Troy Fernandez. I can't pronounce his last name. I do really apologize, Troy. But this is what looks to be a little bit older of a DOJ. So this is old time DOJ, I'd say. So let's have a look what he says.
Coming on here to basically talk about why I left the DOJ, or Department of Justice roleplay. I was there since 2018, and I basically did my service up until 2020. So I was there for a little bit. I was a part of actually all three departments. I started out when I first applied in the Los Santos Police Department. I ranked
So he's
up
just talking
to
about his
police
experience
officer
currently.
3, and then I was also part of the detectives division.
And now he's
before
talking
that
about
changed
subdivisions
over
that he was in.
to, I think it was SID. After that, I then I transferred over to the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Which was a department that I joined when I first started.
I didn't get any type of lateral, so I had to restart back as
A lateral transfer is where you transfer from one department to a different, but you kind of don't start from probie. You start from like a Dep 2, Dep 3 kind of rank, which is what he would have got if he lateral transferred. But BCSO don't accept lateral transfers, so he wasn't able to do that.
Probationary deputy. After that, I ranked up again to about the 4th rank, which is Deputy 3.
So we got
counting
Deputy 3
probationary
again.
rank as well. So Deputy 3 I made it to. I did that for a bit, and then I transferred over to the San Andreas Highway Patrol.
Which is what I done. I just didn't join LSPD. I done the Explorers program in LSPD, but I was in BCSO until Dep 3, the same as him, transferred to SAHP, and then I was there till Trooper First Class, transferred to Civ.
I made it actually to a Master Trooper, and
so he was one rank above me,
I did my
basically.
time, and also became a FTO.
Which is a field training officer which trains probies.
And as well as in BCSO, I did traffic enforcement. Was kind of the main thing I was
which is
focusing on.
Other subdivisions again.
So, I had some experiences in DOJ, I guess, within the LEO departments. And from the beginning, I did enjoy it. It was a very fun community to be a part of. It allowed me to meet new people and kind of do what I wanted to do, in the sense of I wanted to do a realistic law enforcement type of roleplay. And like I said, this community allowed me to do that. It was very professional at the time. There were documents, structure, and there was always people on. And
that's the whole reason everyone joins DOJ, because they see it as this structured, great server, and that is how it is from the start. When you first start out, it's great. Structures, everything. You think, oh my god, this is so professional. Like, what are people on about? DOJ's not bad. DOJ's fucking great. Oh, sorry for my swearing. But it's like, okay, stay there a bit longer until you get like higher ranks, and you'll start seeing that DOJ is really not what you think it is. There's a lot of time commitments that come with DOJ as well. Obviously, you gotta be active all the time in DOJ, but yeah.
And I guess that's what I enjoyed about it. And then it just got to a point where, like, DOJ, like, I guess prides itself in being this like very professional community, which is great and everything, but they came to a point where this community felt like a job. And
That's exactly what I've said. You start off and you think it's really good. You go join a server where you can kind of be flexible. You can go and play with a few friends that you meet in DoJ. You make a lot of friends because it's a big community. But the problem is time commitments come into that, where you then have to basically commit all your time, like 4 or 5 hours a day, or every other day, or every week, to try and keep your activity up if you're in a lot of subdivisions. And the problem is you start restricting yourself if you've got work and stuff like that, trying to keep yourself committed, because if you are in a lot of subdivisions, you've got to commit all your time to it. And you don't see that on like media teams live streams because they're accepted. Like they don't have to fill in a patrol log unless they're like a lower rank. If they're a higher rank, they don't have to fill in like patrol logs. So it's like they kind of get out of it. But that's what everyone wants from a server. They want to go into a server where they can be flexible, go in, play with a few friends, come back next week and continue doing that. And I think that if DoJ done that, a lot of people would actually go there. But
you were logging on to do this job that you weren't getting paid for.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I was like, you know, it's a video game. Like, I don't know if I want to take a video game and it kind of feel like I'm, you know, like required to do like this amount
Exactly.
of time.
You got to remember that FiveM is only a game, but the problem is with DoJ, it feels like you are working, you're not getting paid for it, so you're just doing voluntary work.
Like, I don't really have a choice. And then it also got to the point where there was just things that were happening in the community that I personally didn't agree with. I gotta say that when I was in BCSO, it was probably one of my favorite departments to be a part of. Just the staff there and everything I never really had an issue with. The highway patrol was just, in my opinion and my experience, I saw a lot of flaws in it. Just a lot of issues. As well. I was in LSPD that long. But, I mean, I didn't really have anything negative to say about the LSPD. It was mostly just the highway patrol that was just, for me, very corrupt. And I remember hearing other members tell me about how they felt about the San Andreas Highway Patrol as well. And that was kind of my downfall. That was the point where I was done with DOJ.
That's the thing. A lot of people in other departments will literally, once they're not on server, or even if they're on server, like, it's really surprising what people will tell you in game as well. Like, I've had people tell me in game they're just fed up at DOJ, and it's like, bro, you're literally role playing. And it's like really surprising to hear that from like a member that's there. And especially like if you're in a Discord call and you make friends, like me and my friends just used to play, but it just came to a point where it just felt like we were working. Like, I used to be up near enough every single night until like 3 a.m. from like early morning, and it was like just draining because I was messing up my sleep schedule every single night, trying to get everything mixed in, and it just came to the point where you can't keep doing it to yourself. But you know, and that's when you start to realize that that's something that you're going to have to sacrifice and get out of there.
And the leadership started to change, and just policies started to change more. It was just getting more strict, and got to the point where my motivation and I guess my enjoyment in the community just kind of faded.
Yeah,
and
that's what happens.
Almost to the point where every little step you did, they were watching, and you couldn't even really have fun. Like, it was just,
no,
you make one mistake,
you try and have fun, and yeah, they will literally
termination possibly. And that's not fun to know in the back of your head, and to constantly be going on patrol and you see, you know, all of the staff and all of your head ups just kind of watching you, and there's not much you can do besides just try your best not to F up, even though it's in their eyes and kind of what they can perceive as either you effed up or not. And that just wasn't fun anymore. Like,
it's basically literally when you were in game, staff would literally just spectate you, and just if you done one thing wrong, straight to the staff room, they'd threaten you with termination, 1090s, bans, and stuff like that. So it just wasn't fun. That's not fun. It's like, even if you've done something that really is not serious, and like it was a total mistake, it's like, are you really gonna tell me off about this? We're in a game. Like, this is a game, but you're taking it like we are in real life and I've done something really terrible. Like, mistakes happen in game because of random things that may happen. Like, you accidentally punch someone. That's not your fault. It's an accidental mouse click. But in real life, that wouldn't happen. It's like, these are factors that come into it that DOJ like to take seriously for absolute no reason, which just spoils the fun.
It's supposed to be a game. Like,
yeah,
FiveM as a platform is based off, GTA 5, and it's a video game. And yes, you're going for that ultra realistic kind of experience.
Of course you are.
Like, there's no, I guess, freedom. You're under...
Yeah.
Like, you're being watched 24/7 no matter what you do. If you post something about DOJ, like, it's going to be seen, and you could get in trouble for that. And that just wasn't...
Isn't the vibe.
It's just not... For me, at least, there wasn't something I was enjoying. And the hours just keep, adding up. If you don't join any subdivisions, all you have is your base hours.
Yeah.
As whatever you are, a trooper, an officer, or a deputy. And then once you start adding on subdivisions or FTO, like, they all come with their own requirements. So now you have your base hours plus the other hours you have in those other sections or departments. And it got to a lot, and I was...
Yeah, because you don't just have requirements for your primary department. If you have a secondary department, you'll have requirements for that. There will just be less requirements. So your primary department is normally around 8 hours. Secondaries would be 4 hours. Subdivisions would be around about 4 hours as well. And then FTO is worked on credits. So how many interviews, applications, and orientations that you complete in 1 month, depending on if you get your credits with FTO, will depend on if you actually get that month, and if you don't get enough credits, they'll just remove you from FTO program.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end for me. And then I went under investigation with internal affairs.
Internal affairs are so corrupt.
I think I posted a video of just a funny moment I had, and got picked up, and I was facing demotions and basically disciplinary actions just for that, and that wasn't very cool. Like, I was
yeah, unless you're media, you cannot post any videos on social media. You can only post photos that you take in DOJ on social media. If you post any funny moment clips that maybe 6 seconds, that's it. They will basically punish you because they can't copyright that video because it's your content. That's why they do it.
Dang, that wasn't fun. And there was other members that were kind of bringing drama into my life in DOJ, and that wasn't fun either. That just kind of, that brought, I guess, the fun level to a very low par, where you're having issues with other members and then they're kind of targeting you. That wasn't great.
Yeah.
And it came to a point where I just told Deirdre, I was like, I'm done, and I left. And now apparently a lot of people are leaving DOJ. A lot of head-ups, department heads I knew, a lot of staff I knew are now leaving. I'm seeing their videos all over the place and hearing about it, and it's kind of sad to see DOJ kind of fall to where it's going. But I think there was a lot of, at least from the public's eye, a lot of unknown in DOJ.
There's a lot of unknown things about DOJ to the public eye. Totally agree with that.
it does have its issues kind of trapped into that community.
Yeah.
And not many people talk about it, except the people that are now kind of speaking up about the problems in DOJ. And I think it had its potential. I think it did have its high. I think now they're just kind of falling apart. Just kind of sad to see, but it is what it is. It's DOJ. But I guess it wasn't for me. So now I started my own community. It's called New York State Roleplay. We're based off New York State.
There you go, another guy that started his own roleplay community.
I was in a few other communities, as some of you know, but New York State's where I'm at. We're growing pretty alright. It's just started. So if any of you are interested, I'll definitely post a link in the description. But otherwise, it's been TF1A3. And that was my story of DOJ. I'll see y'all later.
So, this guy does have his own roleplay community as well. I think he said it's called California State Roleplay. Okay, so California State Roleplay, if that server is still up, if his roleplay server is still up, I will link his server as well in the description alongside SSDOJ, and I will also link Troy's video along with his channel in the description for you guys to go check out. I've actually met Troy in DOJ, both Leo and Civ. Me and Troy, I believe if it is him, I'm thinking it's him, we actually done an air eval, like me and him done like air in SAHP. So if it is him, if I'm not sure if it is, but I think it is, me and him done a air eval thing. But yeah, I think that's who it is. But if not, then never mind. But I've probably seen him around as a Leo, as a Civ. I came across a lot of Leos obviously as Civ. And that's how I kind of got to know more Leos as my time went through. But yeah, hopefully these people don't come along and try and copyright me. I am trying to link them down in the description. I will do it before this video goes up to try and stop them from copyrighting me. As far as YouTube's concerned, and I've checked all this out before I even recording this video, I go against the, well, I don't go against the fair use guidelines, so technically it's fair use. If they want to go and react to my video, it's a lot longer than theirs. Mine's actually 16 minutes 21, as you can see on screen there, because it's kind of associated with these videos. My video will come up as like a recommended video. Obviously my video is a lot longer than theirs. I've reacted to two videos from two different people, and I totally agree with everything that they're saying. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you go check out Troy and SSDOJ's channel down in the description. Go join their Discord servers if you're interested in any of those type of role plays, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.
I know you see me cross the road.